Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship romance reading for Scorpio. Let's see what you're dealing with. Married, single, anything in between. Does Scorpio need to know? Clarity, please. Someone's looking at things from a different perspective. A little pause. Someone here may have some options, so sort of checking things out. A little pause here, but it's all about perspective. It's an energy of opportunity. Yeah, so look at that. So there's definitely an attraction, Ace of Wands. Spark, there's some desire. So there's options, opportunity. Someone sees opportunity. There's definitely a physical attraction. I see a passion, a new beginning. Yeah, somebody here is single. Somebody definitely looking out for themselves, looking out for number one. Someone's finding someone attractive, or it's yourself checking other people out. See, there's options and opportunity. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles, someone independent. So this is about being sensible, practical, grounded. It's an energy of sitting down, looking into the future where you see yourself. Yeah, so someone definitely independent, single, definitely stable. And the Star, very nice. So I do feel there's some kind of hope, but it's whether the feelings are mutual. Yeah. The Star, someone popular too. I see somebody popular, maybe well known. But this is about knowing your own worth and value. So it's an energy of kind of looking into the future, being prepared. See, getting prepared. Yeah. I see, know your worth and value. Someone's releasing something here, letting go. Like I say, it's about letting go of options here. I feel there's the start of something, but I wouldn't let go of all your options until you're sure here. Yeah, there's definitely opportunity, but it's, it's an energy a little fantasizing, romanticizing, looking into the future. See, being prepared, seeing yourself with someone. Definitely there's that attraction. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, Hanged Man. Two people maybe checking each other out. A little pause. It was a little pause here. Seeing things from a different perspective. This is often two people who look at each other and kind of look away. But yeah, see, it's an energy of someone asking someone out, taking some kind of action. The right person waits till someone's ready. So I do see someone focusing on work, their house and home, looking out for themselves. Someone maybe, looking good here. I feel someone here maybe I don't see change, but it's about respect. Yeah, self-respect here. Letting go of anything that no longer serves. Interesting. Just see where that goes. Let's have a look at the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some sort of competition, but it's someone taking action. See, a little competition. Often the Queen of Pentacles doesn't really like to compete, but it's about avoiding confrontation too. Yeah, I think there's some competition here. Someone's about to take action. They like what they see. Let's have a look at the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's about protecting yourself, everything you worked for. See, holding on to something here. I feel like you're not going to budge and give in here. I don't know if there's somebody here who... this could be jealousy here, maybe because you're dating someone else. If there is someone here you're letting go of. So you know your worth and value. It's protecting yourself, but I wonder if there's somebody holding on who's not letting go. This is also an energy of someone who keeps their life very much in balance. That's what the Four of Pentacles is balance, protection. But definitely someone here. I don't know if this is someone keeping themselves stuck and single or somebody's not letting go. There's a little jealousy or, confrontation or just this energy of, like I say, jealousy or competitive energy. Queen of Pentacles often doesn't compete, so it's either all about me. Yeah, it's time to look out for yourself. I definitely see an energy of independence. Yeah, see someone taking a step back, looking at things from a different perspective, checking things out. It's whether someone's type or not. Some of you maybe have a type, or someone maybe feels something is off that you're not. But I do feel, it is what it is. There's often sometimes things that aren't meant to be. But I feel like there's this energy of someone keeping themselves stuck and single, still holding on to something, holding on to some kind of hope. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Yeah, Scorpio. See, it's an energy of looking before you leap. Some of you have a type, or you're looking to see if someone's your type, or vice versa. Yeah, checking it out. But it's about looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe it's time to try a different type. If you feel something is off, it is what it is. You just let it go. But someone's holding on to something they need to let go of. So I don't know if it's someone keeping you stuck and single where they don't want to let go. Because I feel like you're ready to go down a new path. You're leaving something behind, I feel, because it doesn't feel right or it feels off. But it's all about your type. If you have a type that keeps you stuck and single, that's what you need to look at. Know your worth and value, okay? Let's have a look at the star. See, it's all about going down this path, someone who's compatible. See, taking off that pentacle. Cooperation, compromise. See, if you're always sacrificing. See, this is often someone who cooperates, compromises, and sacrifices, right? To please somebody. So it's telling you to let go. Please yourself. It's about looking out for number one. And I do see, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who often, it's an energy of someone who's looking before they leap, making sure someone's their type. But if you got someone who's keeping you stuck and single, this is where I feel they're not cooperating or compromising. They want everything their way. Yeah. Definitely interesting. Yeah, I do see some time in between. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, you know what you want. It's about not settling, not being somebody's option. If you have people who treat you that way, you have to look at that, your type. It's time to try something different, a different type. But I also see some of you maybe changing your look. Very sexy, very charming. But there's this time in between. See, things kind of calming down. There's been a little chaos and conflict here. Things calming down. So, like I say, there's somebody here who hasn't let go, or you're not letting go of something here. You may be keeping yourself stuck and single. I'm going to be honest. It looks like it's yourself, because I do see opportunities. And I do feel it's an energy of changing your focus. See, going down a path, looking for someone compatible, someone who cooperates, compromises, compatibility. So it's about acknowledging the things that you have in common or don't have in common with someone. Yeah, but it's all about going down this path. Someone who builds someone up, lifts them up. See, spending time together, doing things together. If you're keeping yourself stuck and single, like I say, it's time to try something else. It's saying to go down this new path. But do look before you leap. Don't rush into anything. Yeah, I do see this contemplating, searching for clues and answers. It's all about going down this path. It's like you've been down this path before. I feel some of you have a type. It's telling you to look at that. Someone who comes in, see, they ask you out on a date. And then it's all this stuck energy. It's telling you not to give in, not to settle here. Changing your focus, just doing you. Very independent. Yeah, I do see some of you kind of living in the moment here, It's a bit of energy of being playful, youthful, having some fun. I do think someone has kept you stuck. It's time to go down a new path. And I do feel it is definitely an energy of somebody either keeping you stuck or it's yourself. Because I see there's opportunity. Who is this hermit energy? It's probably yourself. Yeah, you can see this is someone here, see, being sneaky. Someone up to something, playing games. Maybe someone thinks that you're playing games, trying to make them jealous. But someone's definitely, and I mean, all isn't necessarily what it seems, but really watch out for someone who's being sneaky. See, this is somebody who moves on. See, trying to avoid a disaster, someone trying to avoid something. So if someone's trying to avoid you and they go off, see, sneaky, maybe you stood up to somebody or there was words, confrontation. See, someone trying to avoid confrontation and looking for clues. See, someone being sneaky, they're up to something. This is a person who runs off to lick their wounds. So it has to do with about respect and self-respect and self-worth. Someone who feels like you're out of their league, but definitely there's insecurity. I'm going to tell you, I feel, really watch out for someone who plays games where they try to sneak their way back in because they don't want to let go. But yet, as soon as there's confrontation, they run away. They sneak away. A little game playing. Now, I don't know if it's yourself or this person keeping you in that situation, but I would, like I say, it's telling you it's an energy of time to move on, waiting for things to calm down. See, there's this distance, this time in between. Just be very careful of someone here being sneaky. Yeah, like I say, don't let someone keep you stuck and single. Know your worth and your value. Change your focus. Just do you. Doing your own thing. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's been some hurt and heartache, and I feel someone here is jealous because you're getting out. You're not letting someone keep you stuck, but you can see the sneaky. They think you're purposely making them jealous, playing games. But I got to tell you, whoever this person is, they are looking at this and contemplating. See the path. I think it's time for you to go down a new path, but let's have a look at the Seven of Swords. I feel someone's going to try to sneak their way back in. Look at shining the light going, aha. And I feel it's somebody here they're determined to win. And then when they get what they want, to me it looks like somebody who then, it's jealousy. Somebody here is jealous. They think you're trying to make them jealous, or the other way around. But it's a person who often runs away to lick their wounds. They avoid confrontation. Know your worth and value. It has to do with respect and self-respect here. Yeah, I do feel it's an energy of somebody time in between, waiting for things to calm down. See, they're kind of going, aha, they want to win. So this is an energy of someone who's determined to win. I gotta tell you. Yeah, seeing things clearly, starting something new. So I do see some of you starting something new. It's telling you to look at the bright side, to focus on new. I feel like you're no longer focused on someone here or trying not to and changing it. But I'm going to tell you, this person, whoever it is, the person who's keeping you stuck and single, see, they don't want to budge, they don't want to give in, they want you to cooperate and compromise with them, and they don't want to have to do that. So I think this is someone kind of a coward, to be honest. It's like they just don't face it, they avoid confrontation, but yet then there's this jealousy. So yeah, I don't like this sneaky energy. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, it's an Emperor. So I do see this Emperor energy, possibly Aries. It could be anyone. I do see Sagittarius, possibly Leo. I do think you have options here. I was just saying to explore other options. It's time to explore other options. What you want is an Emperor, someone who knows what they want. Just be careful of someone who wants everything their way or the highway. If you've been bending over backwards to please, you've been cooperating, compromising. And this is where I kind of feel maybe enough is enough here. Say having an argument, confrontation, but this is someone jealous. So I don't know if they're going to do something to make you jealous or they think that you're doing it. But there's definitely been some hurt here. Yeah, see, judgment, out with the old, in with the new. It's about making a decision. You see a little testing the water, but it's about feeling something is off. See, it's when you know something is off. So just, like I say, it's just a little test, going on a date. That's what dates are. But just watch out if you have a type. I feel some of you have a type that want things their way, and you're always bending over backwards to please. So it's basically telling you to stop doing that. The Judgment is out with the old, in with the new, making a decision. This is someone thinking of reconciliation, though. You see, this is a person who wants to hold on. They don't want to let go, but yet, to me, it looks like somebody who doesn't want to give in. They want everything their way. Yeah, and I do think that some of you have a type, so it's about changing your type. I do see happiness, joy, starting something new. See the Enlightenment, looking for clues. Aha. So to me, it looks like a little competition about who's going to win here. It's telling you not to give in to this. Do not budge and give in to this person. Look at that, something new. Knowing your worth and value. See, someone who sacrifices, bends over backwards to please somebody. Stop doing that, because what you're doing is you're attracting that same type of person. Okay? Because I do see new, and I do see someone here trying to figure out. See, they're being sneaky. They want to keep you stuck. So I do feel this is also an energy, someone kind of trying to figure out what's going on too. Yeah. I think this is somebody who thinks they got your number, that they're going to win here. I feel some of you have choices. Say, making choices in love, choosing wisely. Yeah. I think you're finally figuring someone out here, and I do feel you're looking at it, you're seeing things clearly, and I feel this is yourself, but if it's not, it's this person. See, jealous because you're starting something new. Don't let this person know. You don't have to justify. If you got a person who's been keeping you stuck, they won't commit, you're always pleasing them or cooperating, compromising, and they won't. It's time to let it go. It's no longer served. This is someone who possibly doesn't have your best interest at heart. I would be a little cautious of that energy. Anybody who comes in right now. Like I say, it's about dating, just a test. But it's about spending time together, doing things together, going down this path. See, being open to new. Yeah, you got some choices here. I do see a Gemini energy. Leo, Sagittarius. Definitely somebody with Pisces energy too. I feel we got a couple people checking each other out. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, see, someone leaving someone out in the cold, ghosting someone. See, there's an energy of lack. Somebody who lacks, looking at the things that are lacking, not always looking at the bright side. So like I say, there's something lacking. Somebody making some sort of judgment here where they feel like there's this lack of negativity, but it's someone ghosting someone, ignoring them. This is a person who wouldn't be surprised, somebody here, like it's just an energy of lack of cooperation, compromise, lack of compatibility. Because I do see looking at the bright side, but it's telling you to not only look at that, it's all about balance. Also look at what's lacking. But yeah, someone being ghosted, ignored, left out in the cold, always on the outside looking in. Someone keeping you stuck and single. They're not letting you in. Yeah, so it's an energy of looking. See, choosing the one. See, it's an energy of maybe even some sort of aha moment. This person may not be the right person. There is definitely this energy of desire and an attraction here. See, it's attraction, two people attracted. But it's about why is this person attracted? What it is they want. Really watch out for people who come in with lack. Okay, this person here isn't really lacking. This is often someone self-made, protecting themselves, their money. So I do see a person, just it's an energy of looking to see if somebody's interested for the right reasons too. So it looks like you got opportunities and competition. Don't worry about people who are being jealous. Okay, if someone's trying to make you jealous, or just let it go, because honestly, it doesn't serve. See, being stuck, someone keeping you stuck and single, but you may be keeping yourself that way, especially if I say options, opportunities, dating, choosing the same kind of person. But it's telling you to see things very clearly, a little aha moment. See, I feel like you know there's someone here. Like it's like you know they're probably going to try to sneak their way back in. But I think there's something fishy about this person. Yeah, I can say there's a lot of insecurity, but it's also someone sneaky. There's definitely no doubt. It is going to be exposed. It's somebody here who doesn't want to go down this path, spend more time together, do things together, but they want to keep you. See, they want to keep you for themselves, but they don't want things to go any further. So there it is again, Queen of Pentacles being gracious, looking out for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles looks out for themselves. It's all about being prepared. It's telling you to prepare yourself. Stay grounded, be sensible and practical. I do think there's someone here you don't see a future with. It's also about being honest with yourself. Choose wisely, judgments, decisions. Out with the old, in with the new. Who's the Emperor? It could very well be this person. See, they think there's something going on, that you're up to something, but like I say, maybe someone who feels someone's living above their means. Yeah, it's just somebody looking here, like I feel, just checking things out. Yeah, the Emperor, so some Taurus energy. But, I mean, this is just an energy of faith and loyalty, making sure two people are on the same page, that you understand each other. Looking at someone's lifestyle habits, the way they conduct themselves, their morals, their values. Making sure that you understand each other, some sort of an agreement. Maybe you had an agreement with someone here to spend more time together, to do things together, and this person snuck away. See, avoiding. Maybe you've had words, but I definitely see competition and jealousy. Don't try to make someone jealous, okay? Because it won't serve you. So it has to do with this mutual energy. Yeah, two people kind of feeling the same. But the interesting thing is I do see some sort of aha moment, some sort of idea. See, it's interesting. This is someone who likes the idea of someone. But when everything comes to the surface, something is definitely fishy here. I think you got someone new coming in. I do see opportunity. So I do see making a judgment, out with the old, in with the new, letting somebody else in. Yeah, see, walking away. It's not emotionally fulfilling. See, looking for something new during this time in between. Yeah, see, it's not where you've been, it's where you're going. I do think you're headed towards new, and I do see happiness and joy. But don't keep yourself stuck and single. Watch out for your type. Okay? It's about your type. Some of you have these types who keep you stuck and single, or they don't, it never really goes any further. It's all about cooperation, compromise. Stop being the wife till you're the wife. Stop bending over backwards to please somebody. Okay? Don't be the wife till you're the wife, or till there's a commitment. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's obsessed. There's obsession, jealousy. This is an unhealthy situation. Pattern or habit. Someone who has a habit of this. So like I say, somebody here is losing it here. Yeah, I do see weighing the pros and the cons, comparing one to the other. See, nothing compares. See, some of you are comparing one person to another, or this person's doing it, but like I say, this is a little inner struggle. Little juggling here. I think there's someone being sneaky here. I'm going to tell you, like, just don't settle, okay? Keep looking. Keep walking away when you know someone just isn't the right one. Don't waste time, because I do feel this is searching for something new. It's what you're looking for. See, looking at what it is you're looking for, what makes you happy. Somebody here likes the idea of someone, but I'm going to be honest. They like the idea of you, but when it comes to going down this path, this is someone who chooses to walk away. And it's all about why. Yeah. I think you're going to choose out with the old, in with the new. See, it's soulmate connection, friends first. Getting to know someone over a period of time, growing closer. So, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely an ending. See something ending. See, making a decision to end it. It's over. Look at that, Scorpio. This is transformation. Out with the old, in with the new, ending a situation. And I do feel it's an energy of being able to feel safe with someone. You can't feel safe with someone who keeps you stuck and they won't take things to the next level. Because it's someone who wants their cake and eat it too. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone also being kind of sneaky and secretive, you know. It's telling you to kind of see here, but I do see an ending. I see no longer seeing a future with someone. And I do see an opportunity for someone new. And I see seeing the light, seeing the truth in a situation. What have you got to lose by checking out other people? Yeah, you want someone who's stable. See, it's about a partner being a partner. People who do things together, the couple that work together, play together, stay together. Until somebody comes in with that energy where they actually want a partner and they actually want to, they want to build, basically. They want to do things with you. They just want to be with you. So there is definitely an ending, and obviously with the sun, a new beginning, someone new. Yeah, I see an offer, an opportunity, an invitation. Someone's cup runneth over. You're about to receive. Now, just be careful of that person who comes back in. Don't be fooled, okay? Fool me once, twice, 3 times. How many times are you going to let this person fool you? You see? That's what it's all about. Fool, and then the 3 of Swords is there. The Fool is there. So don't be a fool. Don't let someone play you for a fool. All right? Because I know you're no fool. So it's about ending something. Someone keeping you stuck. I do see other opportunities, but it's about actually needing to end it. So I do see a choice. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Being cautious, careful what you wish for if you let this person in. I'm telling you. But I do see an ending, and I do see this very internal energy, this struggle, should I or shouldn't I? Because they might come back in, you see? This is where I kind of feel you need to figure this out. You need to look at this and see the light. You need to see the truth about the path you've been on with someone. Because it's someone who wants you to do all the cooperating and compromising. You're sacrificing for somebody. And again, fool me once, twice, 3 times. So it's an energy of a situation that doesn't serve you. Someone here may not have your best interest at heart. They have their own best interest. So you need to look out for yourself. Look out for number 1. They're looking out for themselves, whoever this sneaky energy is. But it's about playing games. Mind games, manipulation, player energy, Somebody who definitely has absolutely no intentions of going any further. They'll end it and then try to come back around. That's what I kind of feel. And I do feel like you see that little bit of hope, but it's about whether this is in your best interest. You weigh in the pros and the cons. You have another opportunity. See, the cup runneth over. It's about letting someone in. Yeah, so I see the death of the ego. Somebody here. This is somebody, the death of the ego. See, they run away. So I'm going to tell you, this is somebody a little bit of a coward. I'm going to be honest about it. But I do see opportunities coming in, playing the field, exploring other options. It's time to have fun. Because I feel like you've been in this negative energy where someone's keeping you kind of stuck, feeling lonely. Go and get some attention somewhere else. Okay, but it is about attention. Are you just seeking attention because you're lonely? Don't go into a situation with someone who you know is not your type. Okay, so look at things very carefully here. But I see the death of the ego. Someone's ego's taking a hit. It's baggage, though. Release it and let it go. It is what it is. So it's about exploring other options. I definitely see people and energies around you. So it's an energy of waiting till somebody is ready to offer you that cup. But how long, I feel like you've got this emperor type. I mean, it could be a new person coming in, but I do see this emperor type. See, it's about faith and loyalty being on the same page. It's about commitment. And often this is someone who wants someone to wait. So you have to ask yourself, there's a question here. Asking yourself the question, how long does someone expect you to wait? I think this is somebody who will just keep walking away. I just see the same thing happening. But like I say, I see opportunity to explore other options. I see breaking free. There's a breakthrough, breaking free from a situation of someone keeping you stuck. And I do see having some fun. So I do see opportunity, a fresh new start. Look at the bright side. Yeah, see, you got a whole new romantic cycle here. Things starting to go in your favor. Looking at things in a favorable light. Yeah, see, getting some attention here. But definitely do not go start something with someone just because you're lonely. Okay? Because the same thing could happen. I do see you've been on a bit of an emotional roller coaster, something off. See, fool me once, twice, three times. It's time to break free. Yeah, you know your worth. Let's say it's about letting it go. Let go of your ego, your pride, if you're the one who feels that your pride's been hurt. But I do feel it's an energy of someone who, see, there's a person who does not want to provide. Give someone the attention they need. They're not providing. They're looking at what you're providing. So you're sacrificing, you're bending over backwards, you're cooperating and compromising. See, while they're off achieving their goals and maybe even playing the field. So I would not even be surprised if this is someone who's kind of pulled the wool over your eyes here. But this is about change. See, this is something changing you, maybe even forever, but it's about moving on. See, avoiding a disaster with someone. I do see you reaching some kind of goals and achieving. Look at all the things that you're achieving, okay? Look at what you're achieving by breaking free. Opportunity. I do see beautiful change, learning to just kind of go with the flow. But there is change coming. Just be careful of somebody who comes back around. Okay? Be careful of anyone who comes back around. I do see a Sag energy. I mean, it could be someone who's now looking at this about being able to provide. Someone may have been insecure, felt they couldn't provide at a particular time. Maybe they can now, but it's telling you to just, I feel like it's telling you to really look at it. Ground yourself and look. Okay? Do you actually see a future with this person? Because I do see somebody rushing in and coming back around. See, someone who gets a little overwhelmed. So it's about pressure. Somebody feeling pressured. So don't pressure anybody. Yeah, somebody coming back around. See, it's a person who comes in all enthusiastic here. But look at whether this serves you. Because I do see this out with the old. So I do, maybe there's an ex or something coming in and in with the new. So I do feel new. It's time to try something different. But I'm not saying this person's up to anything. I do see an ending. It could be somebody else who's ended a situation with someone and they're newly single, feeling lonely, lack. See, it's an energy coming in, getting attention, because you may be someone who will give them the attention they need. I do see you being kind, compassionate, and caring, but stop sacrificing. Look out for yourself. Yeah, I do see an energy of curiosity. See, there's a shining the light on this situation. Someone who's curious, and it could be just curiosity, but it's about learning. This person's trying to learn something, or they've learned. I mean, it could be someone who's learning the hard way too. But make sure this is someone who tells you everything, that they're not being sneaky. Okay? Not saying they are, but it's telling you to look at that. It's about being real, seeing the reality of the situation with the star. It's about real. Someone being their true self. But it's where the situation is real, the reality. Yeah. So interesting. Yeah, I would be very careful of somebody who, just be careful of what they tell you. Okay, don't believe everything someone tells you. Yeah, see, a little guarded, defensive, someone who pushes someone away. Just be careful it's someone who doesn't do the same thing. I see a breakthrough. I see you breaking free from situations here. I feel like you have a type. If you feel something is off, it probably is. You might be a little guarded, defensive here. But yeah, it's about someone letting their guard down, letting someone in. I feel like you're a little guarded. I mean, it's probably good. Yeah, I do see a little reminiscing. Someone longing for love. See, some of you are lonely yourself, longing for love. Kindness, compassion, caring. So I don't know if you have a history with someone here or not, but yeah. Just making sure you're on the same page. Yeah, it has to do with someone being emotionally open, available. And like I say, it looks like you've got some options here. See, it's all about exploring the options, not settling. Okay, don't worry about juggling a couple of dates. Friends first. Making sure someone's letting you in. See, emotionally available, being emotionally mature. Someone who can express themselves. And there could be someone here who maybe didn't know their own worth and value too. It is often a healing, but see, self-healing, self-nurturing. This is often sometimes a person here who, see, it's about indulging, overindulging. Maybe someone who drinks too much because they're lonely, see, overcompensating. So it's telling you to look at these things, okay? Whether a situation serves you or someone has your best interest at heart. I do see the King and Queen of Cups. Two people kind of looking for the same thing, feeling lonely. But just don't pick someone because you're lonely, because I do see a lot of options coming in around you. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, keeping the options open. Make sure this isn't someone who's treating you like an option, but it's about opportunity, exploring other opportunities. So this is someone who might rush in and rush out. If you have a date with somebody and you haven't heard from them, and then all of a sudden this person comes back around, make sure they have changed. Make sure they're being real, showing their true self, because that's what I feel. But yeah, it's definitely someone all up in their feels here. Yeah, it's about taking something to the next level, know your worth and value. I wouldn't be surprised this is someone between two worlds where they've just come apart from someone and feeling lonely and lack or just thinking negative. But it has to do with taking, see, some of you got people who it never goes to the next level because it has to do with yourself, because you're sacrificing, you're cooperating and compromising. It's where the other person needs to cooperate and compromise too. See, meeting you in the middle here. But it's an energy of crossroads, life path choice. Someone possibly between two worlds. I feel like that could be yourself with this energy, but it could be this person. I'm seeing Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo. See, there's opportunity, options. If you're starting to feel a little confused, okay, just kind of calm down a little, take a little time, stay grounded, be practical. Yeah, see, multiple opportunities coming in, maybe feeling a little overwhelmed, but somebody is kind of in a hurry. Don't let somebody rush you into a commitment or rush you into taking things to the next level, because this is somebody who may have rushed in and out of a few relationships. See, it's options, it's opportunity to explore. I do see the opportunity to explore. So just keep your options open, okay? I feel like you've got opportunities coming in. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's all about stability, partnering up, something long-term. Someone who's there for someone through thick and thin, commitment. See, feels like home. But sometimes people who just come apart from someone often get feeling lonely and lack, left out in the cold. You know, so they kind of rush towards somebody who feels like home. So a little caution. Yeah, I do see getting together. I do see a celebration. I do see friends and family, people getting together, maybe a little, some sort of reunion energy. Some of you definitely have options. See, exploring that. It could be online dating, social media. Just kind of check the situation out. Because it's almost like someone likes the idea of someone because it feels like home. But is this person actually right? Yeah. Yeah, see, single. Somebody who's single, they look out for yourself, look out for number one. Definitely there's this checking things out. See, just checking it out to see if someone still feels the same, if the feelings are mutual. To me, it's looking like a little test. Being a little bit tested here. Yeah, but it's about whether this person's interested, why they're interested. See, do they ask you about yourself? Do they talk to you? Do they want to know everything about you? Or is this one of those situations where it's kind of all about them. Okay? That's what it's telling you to look at, but it's about investment and being patient. Just keep your options open. Explore these options. Okay? Because I do feel some of you definitely have that, but there is this one person I feel who rushes in and rushed out because they felt pressured. So it's an energy of letting go of pressuring. Okay? And I actually feel that the tables could turn where they might start pressuring you. Look at that. Yeah. See, it's a habit, a pattern possibly. Some of you have a type, so it's about exploring other types. Yeah. See, a type, someone different, emotionally mature and available. Because I definitely feel like you're dealing with people who aren't 100% emotionally available. And I do see you walking away from someone because something felt off. It didn't feel right. Somebody here maybe, come in who feels like you're their type, and then they rush in and back out because they feel like you're not. And I do feel like you're dealing with someone here where you have to break free. The breakthrough, it's time to end a situation. That's yourself ending something. So very interesting. Yeah, it's about two people talking, investing, having a conversation, an agreement. So it's an energy of someone agreement. If you have somebody who you make an agreement with and they don't follow through, yeah. Sometimes people can really love somebody and have a lot of emotion, but they just don't want to go any further. So been there, done that. Someone who's been there, done that. So just be very, very careful. And you've been there, done that too by the looks of it. Yeah. See, it's about seeking new, walking away. This actually goes here. But it's a person being emotionally available, connecting on an emotional level, nurturing, caring, two people who give each other what they need. They fill each other's cups. Because I feel like you're not getting what you need from someone. They don't give you enough attention. But just make sure it's real, that someone's being their real self. Because this is about things getting real, the reality of a situation. So very interesting. But there is something here. I feel someone very sneaky. And I do feel that it's obviously insecurity. But I do feel it's somebody who's going to keep probably doing the same thing, come back around and do the same thing. They're going to sneak their way back in. And then they're going to walk away. So it's decision time. I feel it's Spirit's telling you to keep your options open, to explore other options. Okay? Yeah, because I do see someone missing, reminiscing, someone who longs for love. See both of you, but like I say, it's an energy of sentimental energy. Somebody who comes in, they bring you flowers, they do all the right things. But I do see having conversations. Yeah. Sentimental longing, loneliness. So just don't choose someone because you're lonely. Make sure this is someone who comes in right, that they're faithful, loyal, that they'll make a commitment. Make sure, like I do see that. Some of you had agreement with someone and then they walked away. See, they didn't follow through. So I'm hoping this is someone who follows through. Okay, take care of yourself. I wish you the best. Sorry this is so long. I felt I needed to dig deep here because there's other energies, people, options, opportunity. See, checking things out. So just go to check it out. Look at things from a different perspective. Always two people that are mature, put the shoe on the other foot. They think before they speak. Think of the other person, how they may feel. Okay? That's about both people. Take care. Bye for now.